Now the next thing that you would want is saving the data from these sequences to a CSV. So what should we do? Should we enter each of these sequences and create an activity for CSV? Or we can have a common CSV activity here in the main structure, and we could get the data table from each of these sequences to this main process and then into the CSV activity. The choice is yours. But to understand and appreciate the way this structure is working, I will prefer to get the data table from each of these sequences into the main flow. For that, we go back to each of these workflows. In the workflow, you see an extract data table that was created by the bot. All you need to do is create an argument with the same name and delete this variable. So what we're doing here is just converting a variable to an argument, because you cannot pass a variable between the sequences, but you can pass an argument. So either you can delete this variable and create an argument with the same name, or you can use an assign activity. For learning purpose, let's use an assign activity. So I will name it extract data table assign activity. I'll create this argument name, and the direction would be from eBay to the flowchart. That is in the outward direction from the sequence that we are working in. This is outward. The variable type is the data table. So we need to create a data table. Next, we use an assign activity. Extract data table assign activity is equal to extract data table. As you see, you cannot, when I click on assign, you cannot find the variable name because the extract data table belongs to the inner block. So we can either change the scope of the extract data table from web to 5 structure eBay, or we can push the assign activity within the block that it's applicable to. So we see extract data table has appeared. Okay. Similarly, do the same for Amazon sequence. Okay. So we have the arguments ready. As you see, the argument that we created in eBay is enlisted here now. But there is no variable in this flowchart which could capture this particular argument. So create a variable of data table type. Go to import arguments, and in the value part, enter the variable that you created. Similarly, do the same for Amazon sequence. So instead of creating a CSV on your desktop within each of these sequences, you rather chose to get the data table back into the main process, into the main workflow, and in the main workflow, you create a CSV. The next part of the sequence is creation of CSV. In the file path, click on desktop. Structure. You can name the file name as structure underscore data. In the data table, you enter get data scraped. Now let's see if this works. Close the browsers, click on run. Let me look for some mobile phones. Let's look into eBay. As you see, it has entered mobile phones into the search bar and clicked on search. So the execution has ended. Let's see if the CSV was created or not. As you see, there's a structure underscore data in here. As you see, there are 101 lines, that is 100 items. So we can say that the eBay part worked.